Every time a family welcomes their father, son, brother, mom, or sister home, it's always a heartwarming moment. And today, we will show you these amazing reunions. This woman hasn't seen her brother for almost a year, and this is her reaction to his return. When you go from deployment straight to a hospital to not miss the birth of your first child. This guy came home on his girlfriend's 18th birthday, which knocked the ground from underneath her, literally. This mom hasn't seen her son in almost 3 years. Just imagine her joy. And this Ukrainian soldier decided to surprise his daughter right after school. That's what it looks like when you rejoice at the return of your friend. These are emotions of a father who hasn't seen his son for 9 months while he was away on deployment. This woman was given a mirror for Christmas so that she could see the reflection of her daughter standing beside her, who just came home from the military. And this soldier returned to his family in front of the whole stadium.
He couldn't be home for my birthday. My birthday wouldn't be the same.
A boy named Ronan really missed his father, a senior sergeant in the U.S. Air Force who was part of 8 military operations, and his last deployment to Qatar lasted 7 months. And for Ronan's birthday, he gave him the most long-awaited gift and came home. This dog clearly sensed a familiar smell and found his owner, who just returned from service. The girl does not yet know that she is about to see her mother, who has come home after 5 months of being away. This woman was called into the room under the pretense that there was a scratch on the wall, but turns out it was a prank.
Right there, Kiki.
The girl received a huge birthday present, but she clearly did not expect that it would be the best present she'd ever get. This Ukrainian soldier used the short break between war battles to visit his mother at work and give her a big hug. The guy surprised his cousin on his wedding day. And this soldier made his sister happy right at her graduation ceremony. When a police escort is not a reason to be worried, but a reason to be happy. This mom can't stop crying because she can finally hug her child. And this soldier pretended to be a waiter to surprise his family, and he definitely succeeded. This soldier came home from deployment and showed up to his brother's work. I think his brother needs to be granted a day off. The whole block came out to greet this soldier who came home from Afghanistan.
This is amazing.
The guy shocked his mother with his surprise return.
Hey, man. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? I'm out to dinner.
This man was invited to a cafe, and he certainly did not expect to see his son there. And this soldier did not see his loved ones for 5 months, and the first place he went to after his return was his grandfather's house. The soldier decided to surprise his brother, but didn't even have time to get out of the box. This dad has not seen his daughter for 5 months, and finally,
Why does she always sit on the floor?
the girl is so shocked to see her best friend that she fell to the floor.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing, guys.
The dog did not recognize its owner straight away and barked at him at first, but then his baby was only 2 months old when Dad went to war. And check out the look on his face when they finally reunited after 7 months apart. These are emotions of a mother who has not seen her child for 74 days. And this woman has not seen her son for 2 long years. And finally, when a normal day of a Chick-fil-A worker turned into a holiday because his brother returned after almost a year of service. This Ukrainian boy had not seen his dad for many months because of the war, and when he finally returned, he could not believe that it was really him. The best wedding gift for a sister from a brother who was in the military. This grandma was really looking forward to seeing her grandson come home from deployment, and when that day came, she could not hold back her tears. Even severe injuries and air raid sirens could not come between the Ukrainian soldier and his young son. This stadium worker was helping an athlete with the injury and was not suspecting that all this was all a prank to reunite her with her son. A Ukrainian soldier's girlfriend waited for him to come back from the war, and he proposed to her down on one knee, despite the fact that he lost one of his legs. When your older brother comes home from the war zone and comes to your school to give you a hug, how cool is that? This girl waited for her sister at her school, and the surprise was a huge success. And this guy came to his mom's workplace and made her day. Even the soldier probably did not expect that his mother would be so happy to see him come home. This girl's favorite cousin returned from the army and immediately headed to her graduation to be there for her on such an important day. And here is yet another touching reunion after a long time apart. This sergeant surprised his 3 kids after a 7-month deployment right in front of the entire school. And this guy wanted to surprise his girlfriend at the most unexpected moment.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Babe, what are you doing?
That's all for today. To keep up to date with the best videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.